Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, across country, around the world. Welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. We are on Minmus with Minmus 1. We've done our EVAs with Mirax, Jebediah, and Corin Kerman. We're about to take off and head back. We still have plenty of fuel. These guys are still, well, these are empty. These guys are still mostly full. So we have plenty of fuel. We'll use these 4 Terriers to get us up and going. Once we're in orbit here, to make things easier, more efficient, we're actually going to pump the fuel from these guys in here, ditch these guys, and just go back on this poodle. And that'll be plenty to get us back into orbit and safely on the ground back at Kerbin. Well, safely parachuting down to the ground at Kerbin. Anywho, we're going to take off. We do want to go into an equatorial-ish orbit, a 90-degree orbit, that away. So we can see 90 is here, so we're going to pitch that away. Get into orbit, and then, well, we'll break back and head back to Kerbin from there. So, let's go. It doesn't take much to take off here. See, 1/3 thrust, and that's plenty. We're just going to go straight up for now. Stow the gear. And then we're going to pitch that away. 90 degrees. We can see. Yeah, nicely equatorial. Here, there's no atmosphere to fight with, so you can pitch over fairly quickly to get things going. The biggest concern is that you don't go too shallow, that you do avoid the mountains. Yeah, so at this point you can almost pitch over to the horizon. That should extend that out rather rapidly. Yes, excellent. Let's rotate this so it feels more familiar. There it is. Whoa, okay. That's crazy high for a Minmus escape. But we still have tons and tons of fuel left. I've done this before with a similar ship where I've done hops, where you hop from biome to biome to biome. But I think I've taken long enough with this mission. Plus, you can try hopping now, but you really want ScanSat, and we don't have the technology yet. Hopefully we'll be able to unlock that soon. We got lots of science and more chillin' in here with 10 stored things, plus whatever instruments have stuff stored there. So hopefully we'll benefit and profit and get all the science. Wow, look at 3.6 million Kerbal Space Bucks. That's kind of awesome. And out of curiosity, just because I'm fun like that, what does that do? Not much. Yeek. I know at this point we're actually thrusting toward the ground, but not by much. But it'll help raise our periapsis, which is kind of the whole goal. We don't need our apoapsis to be that high either. Ooh, that's like retrograde. Don't want to do that. Hold on. Come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. There we go. Somewhere in between the two is good. Anyway, I could play with that for a while, but why? Go ahead and set prograde and warp to the apoapsis. Right, we're already facing prograde, so let's just go ahead and burn. Just a smidge, don't even need to burn that much. Just to get ourselves into an orbit. Alright, so now we're in a slightly inclined orbit. Not the end of the world. Whoops. So, the way to do this, since we're going in orbit this way, you want to be here, and you want to burn prograde. You're going to burn away, and poof, that'll launch us on an orbit back toward Kerbin. Ooh, that's actually not bad. Much better than the one that I did when I returned from Minmus, or at least better looking to me. Let's see. No? You want to burn a little more, don't you? Yeah. Ooh, we had a Mooner encounter there. What's our Kerbal? Oh, so still high, but not horrible. And look at how much Delta V this is taking. Nothing. Very minimal Delta V. Oh, I could do some hopping on Minmus. Not this trip. Like I said, once I get scan set and I know what biomes are where, then we'll come back and do a multi-biome mission to Minmus. We could probably use the same exact ship too, but yeah. Oop. Oop, a little too low. I could come into like something like that, but we saw what happened last time with Valentina. It was messy. Kind of want to go for a 100-kilometer orbit. 99, I'll take that. Then once you get there, shorten it down so you're in a circularized 100-kilometer orbit. That way you're slower. If you do it like this, you're going to be going as fast as you possibly can. Not ideal. All right. So that node's coming up in about 2/3 of a rotation. Yeah, this is using roughly 10% of the Delta V that we have left. Alright, so we're lined up. Warp to the next maneuver. Hit it, buddy. Ooh, that's obnoxious. Nope. Oh, jeez, I didn't even have to ditch the outer stages yet, did I? We have so much Delta V. It's a pity. Alright, 22-second burn. That means about 11 seconds on either side. So when we hit 12 seconds, we'll burn. There, and we are going to escape the Minmus sphere influence. There we go. Watch it wrap around. Whoa. Oh. A little low, but that's okay. We'll adjust that once we get out of Minmus' sphere of influence. Alright, and we are now on an escape trajectory out of Minmus' sphere of influence. Ah, I missed it, didn't I? You're going to say 0. Oh, cool. EVA, EVA, keep board. Oh, yeah. 0. Goodbye. Keep. Oh, transmit. Cool. Excuse me. Time to apoapsis 1 year. Oh, because right now it's reading it as this escape trajectory. Alright, let's warp out to there. A little faster now. Whoa. Okay. Cool. Material study. Oh, okay. For deep space. High orbit over Kerbin. Cool. Keep that. So now, yeah, Kerbin periapsis 4748. We wanna get that a little bit higher, I think. We'll try burning prograde and see. If not, we can try normal or anti-normal. Where we are here, we're close enough to apoapsis. It should help a bit. Let's see. Burn. Yes. So we're gonna go for about 100 kilometer periapsis. Good enough for me. All right. So now, let us warp to about... Ooh. Actually, before we do that, save. Just in case. Warp to there. Oh, we're going the long way. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Poop. Let's try this again, then. Operator error. I didn't realize we're going around that way in the orbit. That way it would kick us down this way. Oh well. Warp to there. There we go. Alright. Now that we're closer here, let's just see. Oh, give me the info, buddy. It's the 411. Ah, really? That's it? Ah, the closer you want to bring it, though, the more it does take, which is fine. So many numbers all on top of each other. Yeah, that'll do. So 861 to get into a close orbit, which is a little more than half of the delta V we had left. So I'm glad we didn't do too much hopping, or didn't do any hopping over there. Like I said, I'll save that for when I have ScanSat data on the surface. Alright, let's get lined up with our node here. Estimated burn NA, what? 1 minute and 10 seconds. Well, to help us out, not that it's critical, but whoa. Activate it. Yeah, we're already a little bit past where we should have started burning. That's okay though. There we go, that's going to bring it down nicely. Escape the influence of Minmus. Awesome. Money and science. Ka-ching. Alright, we're lowering our apoapsis. Like I said, this helps us slow down our orbital velocity altogether, and that makes the re-entry makes the re-entry smoother, gentler, better. Otherwise, if we'd have come in like that, perhaps we would have been flying. It would have just been a much bumpier re-entry, or we might have done like what Valentina did, where we skimmed in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out a few times. Not ideal. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Burn, 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 burn. Actually, at this point... No, we'll leave the maneuver node there for now. We'll keep that. No, I take it back. I know I'm burning retrograde. As long as my apoapsis keeps dropping, I'm good. Got plenty of delta V. So that's good. And kill it. Alright, so now we're on our return. Or we're on our return orbit. And now it doesn't take much to deorbit. And a part of me wants to try. I don't think I have enough Delta V to actually land this, and I don't really trust the whole thing. But, you're empty. You're empty. Alright, so we're going to do some fuel transfer just because. Right-click on the fuel tank, and then when you Alt, right-click on another one, you get to bring up this stuff. So you can manage your fuel. Alright, so we want to take all the fuel out of these guys, pump it into the center thing. So we're going to go in, and that drains that. And you see the perspective, point of view on the camera is moving because the center of mass moved as the fuel moved. So, since we have done that, we can say goodbye to those guys. Goodbye. Eek. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Okay, good. And they're going to float in space for a while in the orbit. They might decay, they might not. It depends. You can go back through later and delete them, destroy them, get rid of them, what have you. Take a pick. Choose your words. Actually, we're at a point where we're going to go ahead and burn to deorbit and hopefully land here in the Badlands. Well, again, our Delta V actually went up because we have the 1 engine instead of the 5. Less mass. Beautiful. So now, our apoapsis becomes where we are. Periapsis drops. This time we're actually going to drop the line to where it actually ends somewhere over here. Good. Gosh, we'll have a lot. Alright, I just did a quick save because I'm going to ditch all of this stuff, but I'm curious to see what would happen, so I might come back and experiment and see what I can do with this still on there, if it will allow me to deorbit, or if it'll slow me down much, if at all. So, that being said, that'll be for me to play with on my own time, but we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to this guy. He's going to re-enter ahead of us and burn up, and we're going to watch that happen, I think. That'd be a fun little show. Ooh, what is that? Materials bay. Let's toggle the doors. Not that it matters that they're physics-less, but I just like having it closed for aesthetics' sake. Toggle the shutter. Boop. And it stows away. Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and warp up until we hit the atmosphere. And there we are, there's the atmosphere. And we're going to head down retrograde. Woohoo! Whew. Alright, Jebediah, get us home safe. We're not going too fast already, so that's good. We're just brushing the atmosphere. Hopefully this will suck back and land us somewhere over here. It should. Alright, so for the atmosphere, we're going to start physics warping a bit. Just to get, until we get some flame effects. Ooh, that electrical charge is draining rapidly though. Okay, there we go. Flame effects. Flame effects on. T? Ah. So stability assist is what's killing the power. Not quickly, but a little bit. Alright, so we're still picking up a little bit of speed. I think at this point, from this point forward, I'm not really going to show much of re-entries, but this is my first time re-entering for this series with the 2.5, with the Mark 1-2 command capsule, so I want to show that. Still picking up... oh, no, now we're slowing down. Excellent. Our blader's doing just fine. Our energy's doing just fine. We're doing just fine. Beautiful. We're coming in on a nice, shallow trajectory. Should be a fairly uneventful landing. But we're going to have surface info, just so that I know where the land is. Because we are going to come over an area that is a little mountainous, I believe, right? Yeah, it could be a little mountainous. So it's good to know if we don't have that extra 3,000 meters. Ah, that's why it drops faster. Interesting. When it holds retrograde, it drops much quicker than if you just tell it to hold a fixed point. That's fine. I can manually set it to retrograde. That's not a problem. Actually, at this point, you could probably just get rid of it, and it should, aerodynamically, weight-wise, and whatnot, it should stick pretty close to retrograde. It might wobble a little bit due to slight imbalances in the stuff, but it should be just fine. Alright, so we are in the densest, definitely into the denser part of the atmosphere. We're starting to slow down pretty quickly. 1.5, approaching 2 Gs of deceleration. These guys all look like they're doing okay. Alright. Yeah, this will be just fine. I don't think it'll be too mountainous where we're going. No, it looks rather plainy. Maybe a little cloudy, but not bad. All the flame effects. Alright, so we're dropping out of that. What does it want? Temperature scan. Alright, I can do that. Cool. Keep. Go away. Alright, so we've dropped out of flaming re-entry of death. Doing pretty good. We have about barely a kilometer difference. It's a little higher than sea level, which is fine. Just waiting for our speed to drop below about 250, and we'll see the parachutes turn green. Then we can deploy them. But I think I'll wait a bit, because otherwise it just takes forever to get down to the ground, which we've all seen that before. Good, so I could deploy them now, but why? Oh, is that the rest of our debris? Might be. Oh yeah, I never did see our fuel stage below this blow up. Alright, we're entering into the clouds. Visibility 0. Yeah, we'll be fine. The ground looked a little bit closer than I thought it was, so I could have waited a little bit longer, but it's okay. We'll be just dandy. There go the parachutes, slowing us down. 7.8. Oh, that's okay. I believe that heat shield is ready to is built to withstand about a 12 meter per second hit. We'll be fine. Let's warp up to the ground. There we are, 100 meters. Pretty little field. Eek. Boop. Oh, yeah. No problem. No destruction of the ablator, and it barely ablated. Wow. Crew report. Magnetometer. Mystery goo. Sure. Keep. So we're going to recover this in just a few minutes. EVA. Nope. Okay, that's fine. EVA report. Cool. Surface sample. Sure, why not? And because we can, let's plant a flag. All right. And now, ooh, I could look at ah. Don't ragdoll on me, you. That's fun. Anyway, we'll go ahead and recover her, and then recover the vessel as well. But I want to get the EVA points. All the science you can. Like I said, that's the name of the game. All the science. Whew. Oh, beautiful number of science there. And she's back. Oh, she brings 22 by herself. Advanced to level 2. Awesome. Excuse me. Minmus Mark 1. We could recover, but... Oop, oh, no, that's fine. I want to fly it anyway and recover the vessel itself. Okay, that's a fun sound. Recover the vessel. This way we can look at it at the the Kerbal Space Center and see all the data, all the things, all the points, all the everything. And you can still see it in the observation station, but this way you just get more. Oh, sheesh, it just doubled. Wow, that's amazing. One trip to Minmus. All that science. Yes, we get a good chunk of our money back. Level 2, so all 3 of them who went to Minmus are now level 2, which is amazing. Let's jump in and spend that science, shall we? I think I'm just going to go ahead and clear this whole aisle here, because I can. Good, better landing struts. Excellent. Bigger reaction wheels, which helps with steering. And ladders! Mobility enhancers. Oh, this is good stuff. Yeah, big stuff for space stations. Science lab. Good stuff. Alright, so that's cleared that tier. We're almost done with science, but now they get much more expensive. I think I want to start with getting more science. Soil moisture sensor, which is pretty cool. Aha, the XL solar ray and the Z1K rechargeable battery bank. Awesome. Definitely something I want. Oh, another piece of science. The seismic accelerometer. And the commutron. Take that. What's this? Better probes. Maybe. Drill core, scanning module, survey scanner. So the... Where is... No. I might have got it and totally missed it. Unless it's here somewhere. No. Where'd it go? I can't remember. There's no. Oh, I do have it. Okay. So this guy here, the ScanSat multispectral scanner, this allows you to scan biomes of a world, of a planet. And that's cool because that tells you what's where. You learn what's mountains, highlands, midlands, lowlands, plains, flats, grasslands, craters, what have you. Very useful. I was wondering where that went. That's a better probe, so we'll take that. I always like better probes. Let's see. Nuclear propulsion is nice. It only uses liquid fuel, not liquid fuel and oxidizer. Its max thrust is a little weak though, but its ISP, its fuel efficiency is ridiculous. But we're not there yet. Ooh, the big things yet. Not there yet either. But I will take the big struts. One of the next things we're going to do, of course, is build the space station. Oh, I really want these too. Oh. So not yet, but almost, but not yet. Well, we can get a few pieces of the space station going. We'll see. Choices, decisions. I think I kind of want to get here, because these guys, a lot of these are the same type of thing. But these guys, you can, with these guys, you can make 6-point in 3-dimensional space hub points for your space stations. And I think those are cool. So we're going to go ahead and get composites. That'll also give us a few other space station pieces that are cool. And then this would be my next goal, pretty much, because this is a cool piece to have for your space station, which I want to get to. Whew. And then this is a lot of space plane stuff, which gets really neat. We'll go ahead and take that as well. So that kills our science, but we've fleshed out a lot. We got a lot more options to play with for our next set of missions. Speaking of, what do we got? Okay, so we got the moon, which we haven't set foot on yet. Station. I've got plenty here, an orbital station. I think that's one of the things I'm going to focus on next in the episodes, is the orbital station around Kerbis, putting together a space station. Now that I have the Gigantor solar panels and the bigger, better batteries. Anywho, that's it for this episode. This series of episodes. I've been sitting here for about 2 hours straight playing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you like, hit subscribe, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, and I'll catch you later.